All right, what's going on, guys? Roadkill here. So I've seen the team up situation. Let's just react. Season 9 is looking like it's going to be a completely different game from everything that came before it. I've seen the team ups, but it doesn't make any sense not to look at Jubilee. Jin on PC and I have looked at the patch notes as well, so can't really give too much authentic reaction besides to the dev vision itself. So let's look at this real quick.
Life energy, yeah!
She looks like doing a lot of damage, but at the same time, in these trailers, they go out of the way to make everyone else look weak. So it's hard to judge based off the trailers because they're meant to make the characters look good. But she looks to do a lot of damage. There's no other way to say it. I heard she had a vampire storyline going on. Does she have fangs? Yeah, fangs. Hard to tell. Maybe? No, those are just regular teeth. I thought she had like a whole vampire thing going on. That's I think there's not too many ledges in this game, or it's not like too important for any of these maps.
Show's over for you.
We're yawning. I haven't got too much sleep today. But yeah, Jubilee looks. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I've never been a fan of Jubilee. I don't really care. Her design looks pretty good. Same, or be like good. There we go. Her design looks pretty good. Pretty standard stuff.
Over for you.
Yep. Glad to have Jubilee in the game. Well, I know other people are glad to have Jubilee in the game for sure.
To the combat system since.
Let's see. Rewind. I actually didn't watch all of it. I skipped here. So, anyways, let's see. This one I haven't seen at all.
Hello everyone, Double G here.
Double G.
We're excited to welcome you all to Season 9 of Marvel Rivals. This time, let's first welcome Zhiyong to introduce some updates.
Hey Rivals, it's Zhiyong. I'm here to walk you through all the very exciting developments we are making on the Balance team.
After we Black Widow.
Let's first tackle a pretty challenging topic, Black Widow. Looking at past seasons, her combat performance has indeed lacked competitiveness. We've tried a few adjustments here and there, but with little impact. The reason being there's a primary conflict we've never quite been able to resolve. The long-range one-shot KO capability of her standard sniper rifle juxtaposed against the counterplay experience for other heroes facing that capability.
Yeah, so essentially they're saying that one-shots don't feel good in a hero shooter.
Two aspects are very high as maintain redo her and alienate those that for those that have grown always opted to prioritize maintaining her established play experience. For those that have grown to love her rather than completely redo her and alienate those that love her established playstyle. However, the core issue then remains. So this time, we are attempting to rework her combat loop and truly usher in a new glorious aura for the Black Widow. Here's a brief overview of our approach to these adjustments. First, we've removed the ADS sniper mode from her standard state and increased the fire rate of her primary attack.
Wait, what?
ADS sniper mode from her standard state and increased
So she doesn't aim down sight anymore?
the fire rate of her primary attack.
So she's like a, it's like a DMR.
At the same time, we've moved the charged electrical plasma blast from her original ultimate to be normally available, hitting enemies with this deals damage.
Okay.
As a slow effect. With these adjustments, on one.
Wow, her ultimate used to be as good as. I know they nerfed probably the damage a little bit and nerfed the slow effect, but yeah, that's a That's a regular cooldown if I've ever seen one.
10, we no longer need to stress over the one-shot KO issue of a normal snipe, allowing
Wow. So they're just never going to allow like an actual sniper in the game, which is good for the game.
us to implement responsible baseline stats. On the other hand, we hope this gives Black Widow more stable, consistent DPS, raising her base damage floor so more players can pick her up.
Okay.
Secondly, we've transformed her ultimate ability into her ADS sniper mode, which will last for a set duration or until a certain number of bullets are fired. Again, prioritizing the counterplay experience certain.
Is this going to be her one shot? Is she going to be able to one shot during this mode? Like she's at like this, like these are going to be like whatever 275 HP bullets. Because I think for an ultimate that makes sense.
Number of bullets are fired. Again, prioritizing the counterplay experience, we still haven't given her the ability to one-shot on critical hits. However, as power compensation, we've drastically increased the hitbox wise of her sniper bullets, and they can now pierce straight through enemies. Crucially, non-critical hits will also deal incredibly high damage, completely shredding any damage fall off at range. The ultimate goal here is to preserve that pure sniping experience for players who love it, while using the framework
Sorry for
of
yawning.
anime to grant it
I'm
the
excited to see this. I'm just
devastating power
haven't
it
gotten much
deserves.
sleep.
Finally, we've retained Black Widow's sprint and super jump, entirely removing their stamina restrictions.
Wow.
Her spinning kick will also stay, and we've introduced a brand new ability. When Black Widow is airborne, she can launch toward the target location and slam her Widow Spike gauntlets down, dealing AoE damage. She can launch toward the target location and slam ability. When Black Widow is airborne, she can launch toward the target location and slam her Widow Spike gauntlets down, dealing AoE damage to nearby enemies. Our vision here is to make Black
She's somewhere in B to A tier. Like she looks as viable as any other DPS now.
Widow's close quarters melee combos flow much more seamlessly,
Yeah.
handing her some serious aggressive burst capability. Overall, we hope these adjustments will make Black Widow a highly competitive flanking duelist.
That's their
You
plan.
can experience all the details for yourself once the update goes live. Let's look forward to her performance in the new season. Now, let's chat about the dynamic changes to team-up abilities in the new season. Hawk infuses ranging gamma energy into a massive metallic broadsword forged by Magneto, granting Magneto to an all-new ability, Gamma Blade.
Yeah, Magneto
Once
and his
activated,
swords,
you
dude.
can launch the colossal gamma-infused sword forward. Upon hitting the enemy or the environment, it triggers a chain of violent explosions, dealing massive damage to all enemies in the area. Hawk also infuses gamma energy into Jeff the Landshark's Driver Splash. Upon activation, Jeff splits out a stream of glowing green gamma water. Continuously watering an ally
Irradiated
with
water.
it will directly mutate them into a team-up anchorman. Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
It will directly
Mutant into a team-up
mutate
anchorman.
them into a team-up anchorman. Wait a minute. I think I grabbed the wrong script. Let's try it again.
Okay.
Now, let's officially talk about epic evolution of team-up abilities.
Current state of team-ups. Okay.
The team-up abilities brought an entirely new, deeply Marvel gameplay experience to Marvel Rivals. Since launch, they've mostly received immense praise from all of you, especially during the first year. As we've
Especially
continued
during
to
the first year.
and update again, we've always kept a close eye on the community's discussion regarding team-ups. Things like hoping certain fun team-ups stay around forever, wanting everyone to have an active team-up ability, wishing team-up sync up
That's why
better
they
with
added so
base
many.
abilities, and begging for Hawk and Clock and Dagger to not always just be in Anchor Gel. During the team-up update process each season, as the sheer number of abilities grew, our dev team gradually started feeling the strain. Some of the newer team-ups started feeling a bit uninspired, existing just for the sake of taking off an update box. Once we realized this, we decided it was time to absolutely revolutionize the team-up system. Now, every single hero will possess two completely independent team-up ability
Whoa.
loadouts. The ability granted by these loadouts vary. Some are entirely new stand-alone abilities, while others replace an existing base ability. But either way, they will grant the hero a fresh, far more engaging combat experience. Players can pre-select one of these team-up loadouts outside the match based on their preferred playstyle.
Wait. So, oh, okay. So if Jeff or Punisher are in the game, you can only have one of those team ups. Okay. So you can't have both at the same time.
And utilize it in-game. If a player wants to swap to their other team-up loadout mid-match, they can do so freely in the spawn room. Every team-up loadout will feature a base effect and an enhanced effect. The base effect primarily dictates the fundamental form of the team-up ability, including its controls, core mechanics, and visual presentation. This base effect will be active regardless of whether any team-up ability partner is on your team. The enhanced effect, on the other hand, of whether and visual presentation. This base effect will be active regardless of whether any team-up ability partner is on your team. The enhanced effect, on the other hand, mostly acts as a powerful buff to the base effect, though a few will offer additional ability variations. The enhanced effect requires the team-up member to be actively playing in the match to activate. Let's use an example to illustrate. Hawk has two distinct team-up loadouts, and players can choose one of the following to use in battle. Inspired by Captain America's unyielding spirit, Hawk becomes an absolute immovable force in combat. This base effect as a new active ability. When used directly, Hawk leaps straight up and violently slams the ground, dealing AoE damage to nearby enemies. He can also activate this ability mid-air during Incredible Leap, triggering the same ground slam. Also activate this ability mid-air during Incredible Leap, triggering the same ground slam effect.
They stopped it from being clunky.
Following the slam, embodying Cap's never surrenders attitude, Hawk erupts in the face of adversity. All his normal ability cooldowns are reduced based on his current remaining health. The lower his health drops, the greater the cooldown reduction.
Wait, what?
Health. All his normal ability cooldowns are reduced based on his current remaining health. The lower his health drops, the greater the cooldown reduction. Hawk gets this ability and effect regardless of whether Captain America is actively on the team. Now, let's look at the enhanced effect. Building on the base effect, the slam deals even higher damage, while also breaking the enemy's will to fight, applying a debuff that increases the damage they take. This effect only activates if Captain America is on the team.
Please.
For his second loadout,
Please. Wolverine's already good, Guang.
Wolverine's Rage awakens Hawk's inner violence, making him more aggressive in battle. This base effect adds a new active ability that, when used, sends Hawk into a furious state, instantly buffing his move speed and attack speed. He also adds a new passive ability where, upon jumping below a certain health threshold, Hawk enters an unstoppable state fueled by sheer rage, granting him full CC immunity. Again, Hawk gets this ability and effect regardless of whether Wolverine is on the team.
You have to have it selected. Okay.
Now, for his enhanced effect, when Wolverine and Hawk are in the same lineup, Hawk can throw Wolverine forward. At the same time, Wolverine triggers Basket Crawl Strike while Hawk enters the Furious state. This Furious Fastball special is completely independent of the base active ability, meaning Hawk effectively gets two chances to actively trigger his Furious state. Mid-Furious Fastball, Wolverine triggers Basket Crawl Strike while Hawk enters the Furious state. This Furious Wolverine triggers Basket Crawl Strike while Hawk enters the Furious state. This Furious Fastball special is
So throwing Wolverine grants Hulk's Fury state, and then on top of that, he can also.
Ability, meaning Hawk effectively gets two chances.
I fundamentally don't think tier lists work for this game anymore.
Actively trigger his Fury state. Again, this effect only activates if Wolverine is on the team. Taking community feedback to heart, we come through every single team-up ability released since launch, and cherry-pick the absolute most fun and engaging ones,
Okay.
retrofitting them into the new team-up system structure. So, in Season 9, players will get to see the return of some classic team-ups, such as Metallic Chaos and Ammo Overload.
Really good. I love
Of
that
course,
team-up.
we've also designed a ton of incredibly fun, entirely new team-up abilities. For example, Venom will receive the Cosmic Blessing of the Phoenix Force. He gains a new active ability that, when activated, raises his symbiote tendrils in Cosmic Phoenix Flames, swapping out his primary attack for a fiery tendril leaf that aggressively sweeps the area in front of him. When Venom and Phoenix team up on the field, the Phoenix Force that Venom wields is heavily buffed. Every hit from his Furious Whip will apply a spark stack to enemies, reach 3 stacks, and violently detonate dealing massive extra damage.
They took away Venom's one weakness where he can like dive you, right? But his tentacle, the hitbox on his tentacles are really tricky to hit. That's gone now.
For the sake of time,
Now he just beats you up. Like actually.
we won't showcase every single new team map here. You can jump in and explore them all for yourself once Season 9 launches.
Alright.
Moving forward, we won't be constantly shuffling around and adding team-up combination every single season like before.
Perfect.
Instead, we will focus heavily on the
Then it'll be a lot easier to get used to and figure out how to counter all this stuff.
macro performance of the team-up system
I think the next thing they need to do is like release patch notes every other month rather than every single month.
as a whole, optimizing and balancing the ones that are underperformance. And of course, for any newly added heroes, we will deeply design them to ensure they launch with completely fun and useful team-up loadouts.
Okay.
This team-up system update is easily the most massive overhaul we've done to the combat system since launch, and it's going to shake up the meta in unprecedented ways. Furthermore, the new team-up roster includes a good amount of cross-role synergies. For example, some Vanguards and Dealists will be able to output healing, while some Dealists and strategies can provide incredible survival utility. Strategies that traditionally lack burst healing will gain potent baseline healing capabilities, and strategies lacking aggressive utility will secure stronger initiation of healing tools. The new team-up system radically shatters the established capability boundaries of the heroes, cracking team comp possibilities wide open. We can't wait to see what team compositions you may
2 supports, 2 DPS, 2 tanks. Okay, so yeah, dive tanks and poke DPS. This is a team comp that I maybe not Jeff person. I mean, huh. Wow. I saw the team up. So the Venom has the Phoenix team up, Jeff has the Venom team up, and like Phoenix and Hell have the team up together. Then Loki gives Angela the thing there. Huh. This is a wild, crazy team. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy team. Okay.
make full of enhanced heroes and villains. Furthermore, the team-up anchor mechanic from the previous system has been completely scrapped in this update,
I thought so.
alongside its corresponding flat immersion buffs. As a result, we will be slowly re-evaluating the roster with a just plan for Season 8.5's dominant overperformance, like Cyclops and Rocket Raccoon, while significantly buffing underperformers like Thor, The Thing, Black.
Yeah, I'll say it, bro. I wasn't underperforming on Thor. Like Thor, I don't think Thor needed this
Cat,
turn.
and Storm, bringing their lethality and utility back up to par. Altogether, this balance pass touches roughly 80% of our entire hero roster. Because the list of all districts is so massive, I won't read them out here. You can dig into the hub numbers in the balance post release.
Yeah.
Beyond tweaking the heroes themselves, Season 9.0 introduces two massive global system changes. First up, the brand new team-up system inevitably introduces way more numerical variables into the mix. team fights are going to be infinitely more chaotic and hyper-aggressive.
Yeah.
We found in playtesting that this consistently led to ultimate abilities training together far too frequently and snowballing matches prematurely. So, after exhaustive testing, we've decided to further nerf the overall energy acquisitions rate for ultimate abilities.
So they nerfed the acquisition rate. However, it's not looking entirely like it's going to be slower than it is currently because they're nerfing the rate of the ultimates, but we're also going to be doing a whole lot more damage and healing across the board. So I have a feeling it's going to feel similar to how it does now, the ultimate charge rate.
The average time to earn an ultimate will feel nearly identical
right
to
there.
how they play in recent patches.
Yep.
Secondly, we are adding an entirely new health mechanic to the game, regenerative shields.
Yeah, I
Any
saw
mechanic that calculates off base health, like percentage-based healing, taking damage for 5 solid seconds, their regenerative shields will automatically kick in.
Making everyone a lot less reliant on supports, meaning you can supports are a whole lot more free.
Rapidly recharging to full capacity over the next 5 seconds. For instance, if a hero has 300 regenerative shields, it will rebuild at 60 per second. If they have 150, it builds at 30 per second. We are strictly adding regenerative shields to high mobility heroes who excel at flanking and diving. This new health type massively buffs the baseline mistake forgiveness of these hypermobile characters. New health type massively buffs the baseline mistake forgiveness of these hypermobile characters during solo or angle duels, significantly reducing the downtime before they can jump back into the fray. Simultaneously,
And it makes these like you, in your own team, like the fight for the health pack a little less what's it called? Detrimental.
this cuts down on the sheer number of teammates a strategist has to constantly monitor, heavily alleviating overall team healing pressure. Realistically speaking, accurately predicting the exact meta strategy
Yeah, this is something that Clear Comms podcast had been talking about for a long time. So shout out to them. They predicted it perfectly.
of every team-up combination with the addition of regenerative shields is going to be extremely challenging right out of the gate.
Yeah, this is a new game.
Plus, the reactions generated by different team-up synergies with new team compositions will undoubtedly perform entirely differently across various levels of play. Therefore, the overarching philosophy for the Season 9.0 patch is supporting a stable and smooth transition into this entirely new era of Marvel Rivals gameplay. As we plug into this radical new season, we will be constantly monitoring the moment-to-moment experience of the new team-ups and checking the meta closely across all competitive brackets. If things break, we won't hesitate to step in with rapid hotfixes or patches. If you guys run into any rough spots, please give us your feedback ASAP. Plus, the upcoming mid-season finals will be played on the way to see the incredible plays our
Summer.
pull off. Ignite the battle.
Ignite the
As
battle.
you just saw, this
What's up with his
summer
hand?
To pull off. Ignite
That wasn't always there, was it?
the battle.
As you just saw, this summer, we are rolling out a truly massive new update. This isn't just about tweaking a few team-up abilities or adjusting the anchors. It's a systemic, full roster, ground-up rework that will bring an incredibly fresh and fun dynamic to combat. And of course, in Season 9, Black Widow will also receive a major rework. But that's not all. A new season means highly anticipated new heroes. Grab your strength because Jubilee is bringing her explosive mutant energy. Later,
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm tired of mutants.
Following the update of Ultron, we will take everyone straight into Avengers Tower. Verified college. In Season 9, verified college students will get access to a new location of 10 costumes and
Well, stuff.
MVPs. We welcome all college students to walking over Los Angeles on stage, competing for the very first World Championship title.
Yeah. Okay.
Announced it once we had successfully built it.
Awesome.
Run the test.
Uh,
and thoroughly verified the gameplay experience ourselves. That's always been our style. So the time is now. Grab your friends and jump into what is easily the biggest update to Marvel Rivals since the game launched.
I think like the one thing they're missing in this update is they need to at least allow 3 stacks for a ranked. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. I will say the what's it called? Jubilee design looks okay. Let's see, Angela. Oh, I think they're gonna nerf Captain America. Anyways, Asgard premieres as is. That's gonna be needed because of all the team ups. Yeah. Okay, so they just don't want ults going off because yeah, imagine. Now we're officially introducing brand new type of health, regenerative shields. Here's how they work. I'll read this quickly. Regenerative shields operate using the exact same logic as base health. Any mechanic that relies on base health, like percentage-based, unique healing-based damage, apply identically to regenerative shields. However, regenerative shields possess a powerful, unique property. If you manage to avoid taking any damage for 5 seconds, your shield will automatically begin regenerating, fully recovering all chargeable shield points over the next 5 seconds. Okay. That just goes for anyone. So if Groot has like 800 whatever regenerative shield, takes 5 seconds. Star-Lord has 10 regenerative shield, takes 5 seconds. For example, you have 300 regenerative shield pull, covers 60 per second, you have 150. Yeah, 30. Yeah. So no matter what, it takes 5 seconds. Okay. I wonder who's going to have stuff like that. Asgard Premier Assassins is trading raw vitality for recovering shields. I don't know how much I like that. Letting her slip in and out of the fight with renewed grace. Reduce base health from 450 to 350. So she has technically 550 health. Remove the team of anchor of 100 bonus health. Okay, it's just an HP change. Remove the team up anchor. Yeah. Hmm. This is, I will say, this is the type of shit that's going to keep the game alive. Like, because this patch isn't about fixing 8.5. You might notice some of the heroes are underperforming unless they're getting nerfed today because, you know, it's a little team up. They became utterly over. But yeah, like Blade. Like I have a bias for Blade, but like if you combine the Moon Knight ult plus whatever other ult, or not Moon Knight ult, the Moon Knight team up plus the other team up that like spreads his damage, like he just insta kills everybody. And reduce the baseline stats to ensure overall gameplay experience, especially when paired with team up partner remains fair and balanced. For example, Jim Gadget, our team up Iron Man was slightly passing his absolute peak levels, therefore we slightly down his base numbers to ensure he falls to acceptable balance parameters. Team up, your hard money is bound to he needs to be like the way this meta is going, like everyone throwing out like 15 team ups, he would get melted instantly. 800. They said it acts like exactly like regular health. Way more independent too. But he doesn't ever have to go back to his main team. So his health is just 850 regardless. Base health 650. Your shield value to 850. He's gonna need it. For the team up anchor bonus 100 health. Sure, who cares? Bill was selected to team up. Strange surf him gains. Okay. Okay. Thor. Okay. All right. Okay. God of Thunder is getting a jolt. So not only is everyone getting like 15 different team ups, the entire balance is also shifting as well. Okay, let's read. Increase the travel distance of an uncharged quick cast. That's his dash. So he moves slightly faster when you just like spam. Farther. Increase the damage of hammer throw from 45 to 50. Increase the damage return from 2025 to slightly more damage. It'll be a breakpoint changer. It'll feel good. Increase bonus health pride from 50 to 75. Like I want to sit here and say that he is not going to win. He's not going to lose any 1v1, but this game is completely different than I know at this point. The thing. So I guess the point they want everyone to be far more. I'm guessing everyone is going to have this regenerative shield thing going on. They want everyone to be far more independent. It is truly collaborative. Whoa. So they similar to Emma Frost at this point, because Emma Frost's damage reduction is at 40%. He's base. Okay, so they removed the T. Okay, so his health is still 500. Slightly less often. Hulk's getting nerfed of all the people. Hulk's getting nerfed. Reshaping Green Delight bulk. While his punches hit harder, finally, he doesn't feel very strong. His massive HP pool is getting trimmed. Oh, so 45. Okay. And recalls of Hulk smash 3700. It'll add up. But I was thinking of like a complete rework where he was. Anyways, reduces Bethos shield with the banger. Okay, so just health stuff. Yeah, okay. It's a bit too oppressive. Reduce damage reduction in advanced stance from 60 to 55%. Maximum damage roll from 90 to 75. Base health from 650 to 350. 225 another shield reduction. So her overall health is 575, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yes, thank goodness. At 775, like he was like I could shoot at him all day as Rocket and he would never die. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, here we go, duelist. So he didn't really get Black Panther to get any changes. It's just he just has. No, I mean he. Uh, I thought so. Single hit damage from 21, reduce ricochet. Yeah, I knew like all they would have to do was just turn his damage down. Is it- So Hawkeye's closer to a hit scan now, which makes Black Widow. No, no, no. I don't give a fuck, bro. That was the one way you could punish her. 5% damage is not gonna. Okay, this is just so much. Moon Knight, increase Dark Crescent from 23 to 25, more damage, increases cost from 2800 to 3100, minus 5% damage boost. Let's go over Punisher. Reduced adjudication. I guess that's his. Is it his AR or his shotgun per hit? That's probably his AR. Use delivers damage per hit from 10 to 9.5. Yeah, that's a shotgun. So just slightly less damage. When Daredevil's led a team apart, increases adjudication single hit by 1. Okay, sure. Dark Seal can now be cast while Mythic Protection is active, though doing so will prematurely cancel the miss. I don't know what that means. Yes, 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 yes. The day is saved. The day is saved, bro. Mm. Yeah, it's all just damage. Okay, this is the part that's going to like make or break this game. Okay, let's see. Base health from 250 to 275. Okay, so okay. Reduce carbon cluster projectile damage from 38 to 35. Look at his teammate partner, increase quantum magic ammo from 15 to 25 because he can heal his teammates with okay. Suicide shields might be gone. Wait, what? Suicide shields might be gone as a flying above, but her direct healing is packing a bigger punch. Increases healing provided by idling orb 40 to 50 and the healing on the return from 30 to 5. Okay, I thought they removed her self shield. Okay. Sacrifice based on healing could be even increase spirit sanctuary cooldown 12 to 15. Blue team up bonus the pawn activating with unleash increase the hold from 900 to 1200. Yeah, her ult got shredded. Her mage throwing hot hands in healing hearts with a buff, saving connect. Increase connect cards single healer from 20 to 30. Remove 5% healing boost. Okay, so our anchor is just no longer a thing. Because they removed the anchor from everybody. I don't think anchors are a thing anymore. I don't want to stop doing this. I don't want to be a heal bot. Wait. Remember that again? Increase the energy cost from 4,000 to 4,300. Sure. Add distance-based fall-off logic. So the farther you are away, I guess the less boost you get or whatever. Its damage boost and bonus health regeneration will begin decaying at 8 meters, maxing at 60%, 20 meters. So his ult is just worse. Okay. Wait, the bonus will begin decaying at 8 meters, maxing at 60% for 20 meters? No. It's max. It's max. The lowest it can get is to 60% of its total. So it's more than half, but 60% is insane. Like, okay, if that stops Rocket from being banned, I'll take it. Yeah, the whole anchor system, I think, is just gone. Wait, rewind it. Luna, we forgot Luna. Removes 10% damage boost from number 1 idol, increase damage boost from 10. Increase the healing boost from 10 to 20%. Increase the healing boost provided to attached ally via idle aura from 30 to 4%. So they remove some more damage and increase their healing. I don't. Guess we'll see.